Archery has been with us throughout history, in art, literature, mythology, and of course, warfare. The bow was such a crucial invention that some historians consider it to be nearly as significant as the wheel or fire. And while modern archery is mainly for sport, educators at Oxford Central School have found another use for the bow and arrow, motivating students to succeed.
When people think gym, it's like, oh, kickball, tag. Archery is not like that. It's really an individual but team effort. You really have to work on little things because, like, one wrong move or one wrong way you let go of the string, it's going to mess up your shot. So it's really fun to actually do that.
When I started teaching here 20 years ago, the students here at Oxford actually introduced me into archery at a local archery shop that was down the road, and I just found it to be really relaxing and helped me focus on things, and said, boy, if I could do that with the kids, it would be great.
Oxford was one of the first schools in New Jersey to join the National Archery in the Schools program. NASP promotes the sport of archery nationwide by providing a curriculum and instructor training to help teachers bring international-style target archery to their phys ed classes in grades 4 through 12.
We started in 4th grade and go up through 8th grade. We address it at least twice during the school year for about 2 or 3 weeks for the phys ed classes. So all the kids in the school from 4th grade on up shoot. We have students with disabilities that shoot. It's certainly an inclusive program where every kid gets an opportunity to shoot the bow.
So I just knock, and I'm taking a deep breath. Now you set your draw hand, you set your bow hand, pre-draw, you draw, and now you're anchoring and you're aiming. Really fun.
When you take a look at the statistics for the kids coming to school, on the days when they have archery, your attendance is up. Your discipline problems are down. The kids love to do it.
You just have to be focused on the target. If one arrow, it'll always make the difference. 1 point, one arrow, it doesn't matter. You always just have to be, pretend you're the only one there and just block everyone out.
Test scores, the assessments that schools are really looking at, the schools that have archery as part of the program, their test scores increase. And they believe from their research that it's due to the fact that these kids are able to block out the distractions of everything else and really focus on their task at hand. And that's really says a lot for the program. I mean, if it's something that, it's not just something that we do in the gym, it's something that carries over throughout the whole school.
In New Jersey, NASP is coordinated by the Division of Fish and Wildlife, which jump-started programs around the state by obtaining grants to help schools purchase or borrow archery equipment. Using the equipment they received through the division's grants, Oxford was also able to start its archery team.
I have 40 kids come in to try out for the team, and then out of those 40, 24 are allowed to make it. That's the NASP rules, that there's 24 can be on the team, a minimum of 5 of each gender.
You have to be able to know the steps. You should know them. You have to want to be on the team. You have to have your grades up. There's several things to be able to get on the archery team.
I've been on the team for 3 years in a row. After you start making it, you start getting better and better, and everyone around you starts getting better, and you all start becoming real good friends, and it just becomes like one big family.
And it's my pleasure to present to you the banner this year for once again being...
Along with many individual achievements, the school's team has won the state title and the right to represent New Jersey at the national tournament in Kentucky 5 years in a row. Along the way, they've become the pride of Oxford.
It's given the whole community a sense of pride, sense of accomplishment that takes kids outside the classroom and gets our little township, our little school district recognized all over the country.
It makes me feel that even though we're small, we can do big things. I think it's really awesome that people know it's for archery.
While trophies and banners prove that these students have learned how to shoot a bow and arrow, for Rob Costin, it's the life lessons they're learning that truly validate the archery program.
One of the things I always stress to the kids, and they'll say, Mr. C's quote is, never be satisfied. And I always want them to push for more. You know, you'll see kids down there shooting 47s, 48s out of 50, and man, I just missed that one. And that's the kind of attitude I want them to keep, and not only in their physical education class, but it carries over into what they do in school.